Hello, welcome on back to another episode of the Bastion, and I kind of derped up on this episode of the next episode where I forgot to undo a setting for the X story. So I was on push to talk. I had set that up for the purposes of D&D, and actually making it so there's less background sound when I'm not talking for like 34 minutes or so, whatever, stuff like that. So yeah, I messed up on that, but I'm here to do post-commentary. We just turned in the vigil, and we're on our way to Zoltan's Hollow to save Zia before we actually get the final shard. The Ura launched her assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here, indeed.
Zoltan's Hollow.
I do actually remember to hit info, by the way.
At least it used
Info
to
was
be.
wonderful. It helps a lot. So yeah, I'm essentially I'm actually recording Minecraft to get my mic audio from DX Story because I don't feel like doing it any other way. While the game is actually playing on my other monitor, the video I recorded, so I get to watch myself play the game and see how bad I was during this. Not only this episode, but the next one was pretty bad as well. Yeah, I was getting my ass handed to me by these guys. I do love the War Machete. Still love it. The attack speed's wonderful. The Fang Repeater also helped me out quite a bit, but this flame to cannon's very interesting.
It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
It's a charge up, and then auto shoots when it gets up to a high enough charge amount.
To keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make this screen a bit smaller so it can not be all jittery on me.
It's not the time to get rid
Yeah, that'll be fine. I hate that hole, by the way. That hole came out of nowhere. I was expecting him like, oh, hey, look, it's all nice and smooth, no holes, and then the hole. I rolled right into it. Also, these laser turrets are very annoying. Actually, everything of the Ura's place is annoying to me. They deal a crap ton of damage. And yes, you do hurt yourself if you're in the blast range of this Calamity Cannon. Which is interesting. So, yeah, I can't believe I fucked up on the recording. It's been a while since I've done that with anything. But alas, it happened. Here I am doing post commentary. I really did enjoy this game, and yes, that does mean I did finish this game. I won't say what episode down the road will be the last one, but might be able to tell pretty easily when when the episode comes out.
Kid's done using the Calamity's power for now.
But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Calamity Cannon. It might be better off when it's upgraded, and yes, I'm going to be talking over him. It might be better off when it's upgraded and whatnot, but for the time being, I just was not a fan of it at all. It just takes too long to charge up and fire when I have this Fang Repeater and the War Machete that's, very fast-paced, quick attacks, and I really hate those rodents that attack with the goddamn rocks. And I did learn that if you break all of these, more of the shards come down, which is wonderful. Allows you to upgrade things more. Yeah, this guy there, so annoying. Oh, and I think at one point during this episode, I ran into the case where I saw enemies were regaining health. One the laser turrets were. I mistook it for them regaining health naturally, and not because I really thought of anything else on that. I had forgotten I had activated the one idol that allows enemies to regain health when they're not being attacked, I completely forgot about it. Also, my apologies if my voice sounds a bit weird. My nose feels a little stuffy. I don't feel sick, I just feel stuffed.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold.
Yeah, well, tenfold to the best of that I can, anyway. Stab, 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 stab.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Yeah, so these plants things, by the way, I think we destroyed one a bit ago. They're interesting to me. I don't think we've ever ran into them before, and I know we ran into the popcorn machines for the
They're easy targets.
windbags, I think they were called, but not for these eyeball guys, which I don't recall the name of. I'm just trying to use the throw with that to destroy it, and it's not working too well.
Those calamity rocks must be eating
Like,
their
he's
place
gaining
apart
more
from the
health
inside.
than it's worth. Oh, so with enough spam clicking and enough of those enemies around, I can actually heal through the damage I take. As long as there's not an Ura nearby, anyway.
The Ura keep hanging on to their barricade.
And there we go again,
After
falling
all,
down the ledge.
Their homeland's not much farther.
Per the norm of me playing this game, I just fall off ledges. I do feel like this game might have been better off played with a controller. To some degree. At least for the moment, I would still want a mouse for aiming purposes for me. But for the moment, I definitely could see a controller being better off for that. Gotta kill off those Uras. They are a lot more powerful than the eyeball guys.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid.
It is interesting that we're referred to as the kid, or, you know, the kid. Actually, no, I think the kid is what's said most of the time. I don't think he ever references us directly. He always references us to the third person. Which makes me wonder, exactly who is he talking to? Is he supposed to be talking to us outside of the game? You know, like me personally?
Yes, our people caused
Or is he
the
supposed to be
calamity.
talking to someone else
Here
that's
we are
in the
trying to
game?
fix it.
Like he's telling the story to someone else, kind of thing. I did not notice that thing was there, by the way, for a bit. It did kind of screw me up. I'm like, why do these guys keep coming? I'm like, oh, right, there's a spawner there. War Machete is so much
Shame
fun
the
in this
opportunity
game.
for civilized discourse.
As much as I
is
hated
over.
it to begin with, I found it so much fun. Swipe, 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 swipe. So much swiping. So fast. By the way, up there, that little thing right there, this above me, looks like it's something I could walk on, but
Suppose
I
old Zolf should have got to know
skipped
us
it.
better.
And apparently, this is where you're kind of forced to learn that breaking those things brings down that wall, which is odd, but okay. In case you didn't learn it in the other spot, I guess. I don't know.
The Ura ain't pulling their punches.
And neither was I watching my health. I mean, I know I was hurting during that, but I didn't realize how low my health was exactly, because I figured I was, you know, actually healing up a bit from the war machete. Switch that swipe, and dead from bleeding.
Zolf, the Hura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit in this small little outcropping. Had to back off for a moment and take this a bit more slowly. Especially after realizing there was a guy down there that was going to cause a problem. Took him out. Tried shooting through that. Can't. Can't be destroyed. There we go. He's gone. And you cannot reflect those beams back. Like, there is no counter to them. Which is a little weird to me.
But when this is all over, it'll all be.
I thought they would have had
as the hour grows,
a counter to the beam, at least to reflect it off. But no, it just hits the shield and doesn't do anything.
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminal
No, there was not.
large on the horizon.
So yeah, the child's drawing I just picked up. A memento, a crude but heartfelt illustration. It is inscribed in chalk on a stone surface. Unlike most of the Euro civilization, it survived the community more or less intact. We'll actually be able to ask Zia about that later on. And I'm so tired at this point of these guys throwing rocks at me.
Finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time.
And
ain't
we have found
nothing for
Zia.
the gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
DXstory, what are you doing? Or not DXstory, VLC, what are you doing? It kept showing up the file name like it was reloading the file. But yeah, anyway, we have Zia back, thankfully. We talked to
I don't need
her,
to see
or
what happened to the Ura.
him first.
I'm trying to
We talked to
undo it,
Rux first.
remember?
Yeah, we asked him about the child's drawing, and we're going to do that with Zia here in a moment as well. And you may remember we
Sure
actually
you didn't
have
drop
her
that
harp.
twingy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd
Yeah.
go after you. They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
So yeah, we haven't even ranked up, or leveled up I should say, in quite a while, which is weird. Considering how far along the game we are, I would have been more under the impression that we would have been at least level 8 by now. But apparently you're not intended to get to level 10. Maybe you can, with the idols being activated. But yeah, apparently you're not meant to get to level 10
Step to
through
learn
normal
the
gameplay the
calamity
first time
cannon
around.
is known
So
about the
that's a
machinery
little interesting.
overrides.
But yeah, we are going to upgrade the calamity cannon
Who
now.
would have taught a kid to do
To
anything like that?
get some interesting stats, maybe improve it to make it look a little more friendly for us to actually use. Go for reload speed here, right?
Good thing I didn't
Pretty sure I
throw
go for
away the
reload speed.
manual.
Yes, I do. Achievement unlocked, Kid at Arms. I find it weird, by the way, that the achievement unlocks from Steam that occasionally, depending on the game, they get recorded, but like in other games they don't get recorded. I don't know, it's weird. It's something I've noticed, actually. Like, Steam achievements get unlocked, and I notice it, and I see it in the footage, but then other games, it doesn't show up. I don't know why. It's really weird. But yeah, we happened to check out the idols, and this is where I remembered we had this idol activated for the foes regenerating health. I had completely forgot about it. But this is where it reminded me, and I'm like, oh, right, yeah, okay. That's right. This happens, they were regenerating health because of this. It wasn't because there were new enemies in the Euro sector or anything, and I'm going over the other idols at this point to see if I wanted to activate them anymore, because I really was concerned I wasn't high enough level for the end. But it turned out not to be a big problem after all.
Udrig.
Anyway,
Lemaine.
there's about 50 seconds left or so.
The gods
I do
never
enable that
liked
one,
competing
and
for
that
people's
one.
affections.
But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this episode of Bastion. I hope you guys enjoyed my post-commentary. The best I could. And the next episode will also be post-commentary, by the way. So look forward to that.
Once
But
the
yeah,
kid
that'll
gets
be
that
it for
last
now.
shard
Hope you guys
from Zolf,
have
it'll all be
enjoyed. And
over.
until next time, as always, take it easy.